इसको बोला.
ठीक.
Hi guys, so we are live again, and I mean, as all of you are pretty much aware, that the Champions Trophy is just knocking the door, and it's going to start this Wednesday. So all the teams have finished their preparation, whatever they had to do. India did it against England, Pakistan, New Zealand, and South Africa for it in a tri-series. There's some warm-up games going
Australia,
on.
Sri Lanka. Australia, Sri Lanka played their games.
Yeah, Australia did it against Sri Lanka. So all the teams are mostly done with whatever preps they needed to do. Yeah, I mean, almost every team I think has been hit by some injuries or the other. Particularly Australia has been at the worst end. India without Bumrah. England also have a couple of injuries in Bethel, and I think only Bethel. Yeah. So
I
Afghanistan
think
is not
Archer
having.
also sustained some injury, but not sure.
Yeah, even Duckett suffered a hamstring pull in that third match. I mean, he came out to bat and slogged his way, but he was suffering with some hamstring, which team reported. So I'm not sure if Duckett will be fit enough. If he's not fit enough, they might call in Will Jacks. I'm not sure. So Duckett and Archer, even Overton, I think is under some cloud. New Zealand were
Yeah,
hit by Pensier's injury, so Jacob Duffy has replaced him. Australia
Rachin
are at the
Ravindra.
worst end of the injuries.
Unfortunately, Rachin Ravindra also. I don't know whether he will be fit to play or not.
Yeah, so Rachin, I mean, if he comes fit, then he will, I think, replace Willian at the top of the order. But Devon
William.
Conway looks in good touch. He has regained his form. Kane Williamson, and I mean, I've again said that New Zealand and India look the best on paper this tournament. Yeah, maybe India will might have some issues in the pace bowling department without Bumrah and Shami returning from an injury. Apart from that, India look a pretty complete side. Same with New Zealand, a bit of inexperience in that pace department, but
Yeah,
mostly okay.
Matt
Even
Henry is there.
Pakistan are struggling with injuries. Haris Shroff, I'm not sure if he will turn fit. So yeah, so we will like to discuss a lot around the city, and maybe some discussions around the WPL we can do if you guys wish. So let's start here. So I will like to go to Abhishek and your views. I mean, the city is just 4 days around the corner. Your views as a whole.
Yeah. So as you mentioned, Saptarshi, correctly, that a lot of team has been hit with injuries, and it would be interesting to see that how each team manages to gear up without their experienced players. And if I see on the whole, coming to the Champions Trophy squad, I think, as you mentioned correctly, India, New Zealand, they look the most promising sides
Yeah.
um, entering into the Champions Trophy, considering the way they played. South Africa, obviously,
Yeah,
yeah,
actually, that group a bit skeptical because Australia is struggling with injuries. They don't have a lot of their key players. They lost
uh,
the two matches
yeah,
badly in Sri Lanka. England are struggling for a long time in ODIs. Then South Africa also hasn't won. I think South Africa have the least winning percentage in ODIs since the 2023 World Cup. Second says only second to England. England at the second worst. So South Africa haven't won a
and
lot. They lost the series against Afghanistan. They lost 3-0 at home against Pakistan. So they are also not in
with
very
the with
good.
the full strength squad, they cannot tell that that was not with the full strength squad. That also
Yeah,
one
against
of the things.
Pakistan, most of the key players were available, so it wasn't like they were playing with
Yeah,
a B grade squad.
yes,
So
and
South
the
Africa themselves aren't in a very good position, and Afghanistan, I have not seen them play ODIs for quite some time. I think for last 3 4 months they may not have played ODIs. I'm not sure.
and South
I need to
Africa
check
made
that.
Pakistan chase 352. That's
So no,
also
that
big because Pakistan.
I'm okay because that was a pretty weak bowling attack. I would say Rabada
No,
wasn't
no.
there. Uh,
Shamsi was there. Shamsi Maharaj, NGD. You cannot
yeah,
tell
Maharaj.
weak bowling.
I
So
mean,
yeah, only
Maharaj and Shamsi
one
was
or
there,
two.
but I think their
Jason
pacers
was
weren't there. None of
Klassen was
them.
not there. Klassen was not there, and
No,
yeah,
Klaasen was there, but
Rabada.
I'm saying the
Sorry, sorry,
bowling. I
sorry.
think none of their
Johnson was not there.
yeah,
Rabada was not there.
yeah. Johnson and Robata went there, and who is gonna be there? Another pacer. I think Nokia is injured, so it's
Nokia is
gonna be
injured.
NGD. NGD is there already. NGD was there.
NGD was there already. So still, I think they should have defended that total. I believe because New Zealand, if you
Yeah,
see
I mean,
New
at
Zealand,
least they could have pulled some fight. I mean, Pakistan chased down with 6 wickets to go. I think
and
so. That
that too
was
against Pakistan, who are not that well known for chasing targets,
yeah. So
and that to
that second
350.
group. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Pakistan does this sometimes. They did it against Sri Lanka in Hyderabad. I think in that
yeah,
23 World Cup. It was
yes.
Rizwan and I think Abdullah Shafiq.
Hmm. And
Yeah,
Afghanistan
so
team the full yeah.
yeah, Afghanistan. When did they play their last ODI? I don't remember. I think against South
Afghanistan, I
Africa only
think
they
I
played,
think it was against
or
not
Bangladesh. I think against
Bangladesh,
Bangladesh they
Bangladesh
played.
or Zimbabwe. But just
So
to give an
I think
update,
that was way back. That was almost 3 months back. I think
yes, but I
November
think
or
Afghanistan
December.
played a match against Pakistan Shahins yesterday, and
Yeah, so
they
Shadab Khan
lost.
was playing for that team. I think.
And they lost. They were all out in 170, so that's a concern because they're playing the full strength squad, and only I
Yeah,
think
so
Rashid
I
Khan
mean
was not playing.
that group is a pretty precarious group. I mean, no one knows who's gonna turn up. None of the teams are look to be sure shot qualifying from though that group.
Yes,
Sure shot qualifier.
consider because all the teams are a bit out of form, and considering the way Australia lost to Sri Lanka in the group in the these two matches, my God.
Yeah, Australia will probably think that this is a blessing in disguise. They do this always before the IC tournaments in 2023. Also, they lost against South Africa and India before the World Cup.
Yeah, no, I think they won one
Yeah, I
match. I
mean
think.
that was
Yeah,
just a punt, but yeah, Australia are under a bit of pressure because their batting really needs to step up. I mean, their bowling is work in progress. Yeah, I know there's talent. There's Spencer Johnson. There's I think Aaron Hardy. There's Nathan Ellis is a good bowler, but then again, you can't just bring that quality which Cummins, Hazelwood, and Stark brings to the table.
absolutely. Think Australia
Yeah,
is the
so
one who is the
yeah, so
worst hit.
guys, I mean, please start commenting so that we can have some good interactions. Last live, we had a pretty nice interaction with you guys, and we would like to hope for a similar kind of reaction, maybe even more tonight.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, before we let our guys speak, like what to make of the like the point of discussion and the agenda in today's live. That how you think the India England series notched up, and how are your thoughts the both teams played, and also if you can give some views on the
Yeah,
recently
so
held Tri Nation
as of
series.
now, I mean, India, I think their 11 mostly will be the top five will be that World Cup 11. Then I think Akshar in the middle, maybe at six, Akshar, then Hardik seven. Now the bowling, I'm a bit skeptical. Will they play Kuldeep? Will they play Varun Chakravarti? I'm not sure.
Maybe they can
Also,
play. Maybe they can play both.
but then I mean, you have to drop Jadeja or Aksar, I think, because four spinners you are playing and then two pacers. Out of that, one is Hardik Pandya, who is not a proper pacer. I think that weakens the pace department a bit.
But it will also depend on how the Dubai pitch behaves.
Yeah, but I think playing with two pacers won't help. And Hardik is not a sheer shot 10 over bowler. So you are basically playing with 1.5 pacer. That's not a very good
You have
idea.
to. Yeah, you have to go with three spinners. But
And on
yeah,
top of that, none of your pacer, I mean, that one pacer whom you will play is not Bumrah, that he will be sheer shot bowling 10 gold overs. He may go for runs. Then whom are you moving to?
yeah.
And you need to
So
keep bowlers for all matchups because someone might be a good spin hitter, but weak against pace. Then you need to bring pace.
yeah, but
So
I
I
think
think
Hardik
I think and the
Pandya's
two pacers are not
experience.
sure. At this point, I'm feeling they may even go to an extent to bench Shami because Shami hasn't looked that much good in the two games, and Arshdeep looked very good in the last game. They have been constantly playing Harshit over the last three games. So I mean, I'm not sure, but it may even come down to Harshit and Arshdeep and the three spinners and Hardik.
Can be, can be,
Yeah, Shami can be
because
benched.
uh, I didn't. Yeah, because Shami thought they will play all the matches, but yeah, I don't know if India
See,
is
at
getting
this
any
point,
practice
I'm
match or
I'm
not.
almost sure that Harshit is playing, and that other spot I think it will be Arshdeep or Shami.
Yeah, Harshit. Yeah, I had some reservations, but the way he bowled in the ODIs, I think he deserves a chance. The only thing is
Yeah,
that
and
we'll
I mean,
be able
if
to.
you have played him for three games and he picked wickets also, so then there's no point in benching him. I mean, that's gonna be injustice with him. So
And
yeah,
three all
I mean,
top
how
order
did he
wickets.
get a chance? How did he get a chance? Was it on quota? Was it on friendship? That's a different question. But since he has been given a chance, and now that he has performed, he should be given a chance. At least, I mean, दो गेम तो खिलाओ फिर अगर नहीं चला तो ड्रॉप कर सकते हैं.
But the issue is that if he
And that
doesn't go
spinner, I
do
mean,
well in two games, then
yeah,
he is out of the
Harshit did
tournament.
well in three games, I think. I mean, second game he was a
No,
bit
no.
expensive, but Uh,
My point is,
I
if you
mean,
don't well in 2 games, you're out of the tournament. So
yeah,
you
but
have to
I
think
mean,
like that.
yeah, this is the problem with short tournaments. People panic a lot. I remember India panicking a lot after losing to Pakistan in 2021. They changed the batting order against New Zealand, brought Rohit down
Yeah,
at one down,
Ishan
Kohli
Kishan
at two
opening.
down. Yeah, all of a sudden they changed the order and they panicked and couldn't even score 120 in that match and lost that match. And all of a sudden
Hmm.
they were out. So this is an issue in small tournaments, and even you may get disqualified after winning two matches. So only if you win three matches, you are sure shot. Because you win two matches, there can be a scenario where all three
Run
teams
rate.
win two matches each, and one team loses all the matches. Then it boils down to net run rate. So that one match, if you lose by a big margin, you can get disqualified even after winning two matches. So
Hmm.
I mean that's the thing. Championship is a pretty funny tournament. So I mean strange things can happen.
Absolutely. And since we talk about India, how is England in your views shaping up?
Yeah, so England, I mean, I observed them. I've observed them from a close point of view
Yeah,
for the last
that's the
few
reason I asked.
months.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I mean, they look pretty much what I would say disoriented. It's not like they didn't have the quality, and they looked good in patches. I mean, all the three matches they got good starts. So they were 60. I think they were 73 for no loss in the first match. Then they were, I think, 80 odd for no loss in the next match, and they were 60 odd in 6 overs in the third match. But every time that first wicket fell, they sort of got into a rut and lost. Also, I think Joe Root not playing ODIs too much has impacted his ODI batting. He's not that ODI batter which he was in 2019. He struggles to get his way
Absolutely.
through in ODIs these days. It doesn't
I
look that
think,
fluent, which he looks in red ball. In red ball, he looks a different batter, but in ODIs, I think he struggles a bit with his tempo because he doesn't play a lot of ODIs. He just plays tournament to tournament. I think that's doesn't get his batting rhythm right. The problem with Josh Butler, I think, is when he batted in the Roy Morgan team, most of the times he used to come with a good platform behind him because they had, I mean, Roy and Bairstow used to provide that platform. Then there was Root who was in good touch. Morgan and Stokes could play both roles in the middle, and then used to come Butler who would come and straight away blast opponents. But now usually he comes with at difficult stages and he's confused whether to hit or whether to um, sort of anchor the innings. Also, I think Butler's maybe power hitting has declined a bit because he's 35, I think, at this point, 34 or 35, whatever.
yeah,
But I think his
in his
power
late
rating is
30s.
not the same. Yeah, his power rating is not the same what it was a couple of years back. So maybe he may also consider. I would say they can think something out of the box, like maybe Butler opening the innings in ODI and playing someone like Jamie Smith down the order. I just wanted to see him. I think he's also struggling with some injury because of which he didn't play a single ODI. But I wanted to see him in one of the ODIs. I think Butler can open the innings and he can play that kind of a role which Rohit Sharma used to play previously, that anchor all the innings. He has got the power game. Once he plays 50, 70 balls, he can get the power game also. He will be surely better than Phil Salt at the top of the order. Butler and Duckett can open, then Root, and they've got Harry Brook. I mean, Harry Brook also, he has had his struggles in India. Yeah, surely it will be a learning for him. I'm eager to see how he performs in the Champions Trophy. I know he has got the talent, but let's see how he performs against spin.
Yeah, talking about
Mm,
Haribuk, like coming into series, he was the one like was talked about with great potential and all. Like, what do you think that
yeah,
what is his lacking in his game? Is the spin playing ability, or like some of the deliveries which he got out, like a short ball from Harshit Rana? So what is there?
yeah.
Like, yeah,
I think he was also sort of, I mean, sort of what can I say, timid in his approach. Maybe the initial struggles over the tour has affected him a bit, and that's also important. I mean, how what is his mentality at this point of time? I mean, he needs to play freely. I don't think he's a noob against spin. I've seen him playing good knocks. I mean, I remember that Afghanistan match which England lost last year, 23.
yes,
He was the
he
only
scored
one
that
who
80
played well
odd.
against Rashid, Mujib, and Nabi. So it's not that he can't just see spin. Yeah, maybe he still has got his issues against spin. We saw against Sajid and Noman also, but he needs to work it out.
Against Varun
Maybe
Chakrabarti.
maybe on Pakistan pitches it will be a bit better for him because
Yeah,
those pitches will not support the spinners that much. And I think particularly the kind of oppositions he's facing. So Australia has Zampa. He played Zampa very well in England. I don't know how he will play in Pakistan.
mhm.
Um, again Shamsi, I don't know, but Afghanistan he will be challenged again with
Afghanistan,
spin.
he will be challenged. No, the question is asked that are we the if you talk about the pitches, then the Pakistan pitch. Do you think that it will be flat considering Santner and I don't know whether they bowled well or like they gave
Yesterday that
20 runs
Karachi
in
pitch
17, 20
Yesterday,
runs
that
in 10
Karachi pitch
overs.
was not at all flat. I mean, the pitch had enough
Exactly.
bite in the surface.
So
So let's see. I think Rawalpindi will be flat. I mean, what are the grounds which England is playing? That's also gonna be a key
so
factor,
yeah,
I would
if they
say.
play on
So
Karachi, if they play on Karachi, I think it will be a challenging task. Where everybody was saying that 270 was
yeah,
the
so
par score yesterday.
England's first game against Australia is at Lahore. Then they are moving to okay. So then they are playing Afghanistan also in Lahore, and then they are playing South Africa and Karachi.
South Africa has two quality spinners, Maharaj and Shamsi,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
can
so
be a bit challenging.
also, I mean, playing Benton in that order, I mean, Benton played well last day. I have
But
no issues against him,
Banton
but
played well. But
yeah,
yeah,
he looked confident and he only got out a brute over delivery from Kuldeep. But I think pushing him in that order is just what it is doing is it is pushing Root and Butler all one down the order out of their comfort zone. So I think one thing they can do is maybe play Benton up the order, remove Phil Salt. But then the thing which boils down is will Benton be able to keep for 50 overs? Because I think Butler at this stage of his career is not eager to keep much. So that's also
so
a
that's my
question. I
question.
mean,
That with one match left before the Champions Trophy, was it the right move to make Tom Banton play at number three and Joe Root? If he could have got
yeah,
a
so
more runs,
I am really eager to see. I mean, Jacob Bethel's injury, I think he played well in that first ODI, then he got injured. I was really eager to see Jamie Smith. Also, I think England have any issue with bowling since they don't have a lot of all rounders. And Liam Livingstone and Joe Root needs to complete those 10 overs, which is going to be another headache for them because they too need to complete their overs. I think Archer will, unless he's gravely injured, he will surely play. So Archer, Braden Cars, and it's going to be Adil Rashid and I think Mark Wood. These are going to be the four bowlers and the
I think
other 10
those 10
overs.
overs will be costing England a lot. If you see the third
Yeah,
ODI also, Virat Kohli, I
yeah,
don't that I didn't get. Virat Kohli who had
yeah,
served
yeah.
12,
So
12
Virat,
overs against
I mean,
against
Virat
Adil
just took
Rashid.
over them.
How can you bring Johrut in
I
front of
think
him?
your sound all of a
That
sudden
was a
got
blunder.
your sound has got silent. Hello. Yeah, so Abhishek, I think, is having some issues with his connection. So meanwhile, we can also discuss.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the
Yeah,
question is,
yeah.
yeah, I was going to ask that. Yeah, considering England's bowling, yeah, do you think it was the correct move to bring Johrut that time when Kohli was batting against Adil Rashid? Because
See, the
ultimately he was
thing is,
dismissed by yeah.
see, the thing is, I think at some point they need to bowl Joe Root, and they thought that right after the power play, it was a good way time to bring Joe Root because once the batters get set in the later half, if they bring Joe Root, that means he will go for even more. But I think they have to go with that combination because if they play another bowler, that means their batting will get sacrificed, which happened in the second ODI. They played Jamie Overton at number 7, so that just cost them their batting. So
And
I
with
mean,
no disrespect to England, I think those 10 overs will be easy go for any batting team. If you talk,
yeah,
because
surely. I mean, unless the other bowlers bowl really well, and then the team doesn't have enough wickets to
I'm
go
not
after the.
saying, yeah, I'm not saying England. If New Zealand has also Glenn Phillips, but he's doing his role perfectly well as a bowler.
No, I
As
mean
a
New Zealand. I would say they bowled 10 overs from Glenn Phillips and Michael Bracewell, but these
that's
two are
what I'm
pretty
saying.
good spinners.
These
Yeah,
are
England. I would say Livingstone will do his job, but uh, I mean, can Livingstone bowl 10 overs? If Root bowls a couple of overs, he might go for runs. Unless the team has is 3-4 down all of a sudden, and then Root bowls a 3-4 quiet overs. That's the only way they can survive.
yes. True. And then the pressure on other bowlers come, and that's what happened. So
Yeah, that's what I said. I think that Australia England game is going to be very important for both the teams. Both the teams are in a precarious state, and whoever wins that first game will gain the confidence and can all of a sudden end up qualifying. So that's going to be a very big game for both the teams.
that's gonna exactly. I think if you talk about Group B, yeah, I think India is in Group B or A.
Whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
चलो group A
So
ही मान लेते हैं.
that Pakistan New Zealand game will be very important for both the teams,
Yeah,
starting on 19th and
surely.
Australia England.
And also, and yeah, Pakistan is because if Pakistan wins that game, all of a sudden they will be high on confidence on
Yes,
meeting India, and they will know that even if we somehow lose to India, we have a chance of qualifying by
Bangladesh
beating Bangladesh
Bangladesh
well.
is exactly. So that's a
Yes, similarly for India, India are in a better state because they have a pretty easy game, I would say, start
against
with Bangladesh.
Bangladesh.
Yeah, I'm not hoping that they will get beaten by Bangladesh. I mean, unless Bangladesh puts up some once in a generation performance.
But
So
considering the form at least the Indian batters are in, I don't think so that
no, I mean
yeah.
2018 in Dubai, Bangladesh played very well in that final. I think 222 they scored, but they almost took the game to the final
I've
ball. Kedar
seen
Jadhav
that
and Jadeja
Bangladesh
won it.
against Indian Asia Cup, they play like a
Yeah.
completely different side, and when they go to tournament, they play like a especially World Cup, they become a completely different side. So
Yeah, so that's my point. I mean, I really don't see Bangladesh beating them. Maybe a couple of players might give some fight, but I don't really see them beating India. So that's the thing.
and also,
Else,
if
I
you
would say,
say Rohit Sharma is a beast in Dubai, his records are so good in playing in Dubai. If you talk about the
yeah, and
2018 Asia Cup, he was a different player altogether.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I think India will win that game. So if India wins that game, they will be a bit relaxed against Pakistan. But Pakistan
The good
also have
thing
their
is that
issues. I mean, who on earth gave Pakistan the idea of not going with an opener? I mean, they're pushing Babar to open the innings. I don't know. I mean,
it,
चलो कम से कम तो अब्दुल्ला को ही ले लेते वो एटलीस्ट ओपन कर देते. And
Mhm.
now they're pushing Saud to number three. So if they're pushing Saud to number three, then they can open with him also.
The
Saud
other
and
question is
Fakar
that
to
is
open.
for the number is the best like the number four ODI better that Pakistan can get at that position? That is also a big question
Who?
because
Who?
South Shakil.
Yeah, South Shakil. I mean, I think they can also push South Shakil to open the innings and keep Babar at number three only. And
Because
I
Kamran
mean,
Gulam, if you remember, he played one
only
blinder
three
innings
of
in
their
South Africa.
yes, Kamran Gulam
So
got 50 of 25 or something. I think in that match.
then you drop him. So
Yeah, so
that's
only I mean in Pakistan only maybe two or three. I think Fakhar, Agha, and maybe Rizwan to some extent are at this point looking in touch.
yeah. And what about this? Yeah, if we come slowly coming to Pakistan, like how do you make of these moves? Khurshid Shah, Tayyab Tahir, Fahim
Yeah, I
Ashraf.
don't know
Like,
from why did they bring them back? That's the first question. And Fahim Ashraf, I saw his batting average yesterday. I was confused whether it was batting average or bowling average. And then I saw the bowling average, and I thought, no, surely these two are interchanged, maybe.
exactly. So I
And
think
I mean, why did they bring Fahim Ashraf? I mean, if you are bowling just 2 overs from him, so are you bringing him to extend your batting? But he's averaging 10 in ODIs. So then better play a bowler. I mean, I think Fahim will not play if Haris is fit. So I'm not sure if Haris, what is his fitness status at this point of time. If Rauf is fit enough, he will play. It's going to be Rauf, Naseem, and Shaheen. But if Rauf is not fit, I will say plays another pacer. Maybe play. They could have picked Mohammad Wasim Jr., but they didn't pick him, so play Hasnain only.
Mohammad Wasim Jr., who was I think one of the best bowlers in the 2023 World Cup.
Yeah, so now I think they have to play Hasnain only.
He will go for runs. That's the big issue.
And also
No, Shah.
Abrar Ahmed looked very poor yesterday. I mean, on that pitch
Yeah,
which was offering so much for the spinners, he went for some 50 or 60, I think.
that's what. Absolutely. So guys who are watching can also share your comments and all.
Aga Salman, I think, is the most promising player at this point of time. He bowls well, bats well, fields well.
Yeah. But as a bowler, I think I would rate him more as a part time, but not like just a proper
Yeah,
spinner.
but he bowled better than Abrar yesterday.
Yes. Yeah. I think he got the clean wicket of I think Williamson. I think if I'm not
Yeah,
wrong.
Yeah, yeah,
Although that was, I don't know what kind of a shot that was, and
yeah.
and
Williamson.
coming
I mean,
that
he
from
slowed
a
down the pace.
caliber of,
Williamson coming. Yeah,
coming that
Williamson
from
came down
caliber
the
of
track and
caliber of Williamson, that shot, it was not expected.
yeah, I think that was more down to the pressure which was building. He came down the track and got out.
Mm. So guys, please comment if you have any questions or anything to say. Otherwise, it is going to just a one way live.
Yeah, so we have been discussing for quite some time, but I think till now no comments, which is a bit shocking.
And I think some guys were watching. So
Okay, so the WPL is also going on. Delhi is gonna win this match.
yeah, and yesterday, what RCB chased, I think 200, I think runs.
Yeah, I mean
It was
200 in women's T20. That was immense. And I mean Richa Ghosh. I don't know where does this game go when she plays in
when
blue
she plays for
jersey.
India.
I mean
Exactly.
all the guys, all the girls. Even Harmanpreet played so well today, and in World T20 she was playing Rana ball knocks.
That's why I was discussing that. I am the least
today
interested
today
in
she
seeing.
scored today she scored 22 ball 42, so almost 200 strike rate, and in World T20 she was scoring 42 or 40 balls. I mean, Smriti
Yes,
Mandana also, she struggled throughout the T20 World Cup, and now she will play so many good knocks. So I don't know, is it some extra pressure when they play for India or what?
it's that's why I'm not following even the world, because what's the point of them playing well here if they cannot? And I think with women's IPL, good players from other countries are coming more than in India. That's what
Yeah, I mean,
I observe.
from Australia, there's a lot of players. Elisa Perry is there, Annabelle Sutherland is there. If West Indies, Haley Matthews is there. Nat Severbrand played what a knock she played today, 80 or 59. Uh,
Meg Lanning is
so
there.
yeah, Meg Lanning is retired though, I think, from international
Yeah,
at this point.
yeah.
Um, so there's Alice Capsey is there. Then there's New Zealand player. She was T20 Cricketer of the Year. Millie Curt. She's there.
Male cards. Sophie Bates is she playing?
No, no. Sophie Devine was last year
Sophie,
there.
sorry,
Uh,
Sophie Divine, sorry.
no, no.
Susie
She
Bates.
is ruled out this year, injured.
Yeah, it's easy. 124 runs in 91 balls.
Yeah, they should win it. I mean, Shafali, she's playing, but
See,
these knocks don't
Shafali
come.
Verma, 13 balls,
Yeah,
29
Shafali.
runs.
Yeah, but these knocks don't come when they play for the blue jersey. That's the issue, and
I
that's why
think we should make
Indian.
a, yeah, I think we should make a separate video on this one, that on women's cricket.
Yeah, also I think the women's ODI is this year, so there's definitely
Any
a lot.
hopes?
ODI, though I would say even more no, because ODI is a long format and Australia will just crush everyone. In T20, it's still chance because it's sort of a fluke game. I mean, 20 overs, anything can happen, but ODI 50 overs, Australia will just crush everyone. I think previously I would have said England, but England also had a horrendous Ashes, so maybe New Zealand. I'm not
Yeah,
sure, but in front of Australia, everyone looks gully level. So not sure. Yeah. So guys, I mean, please join. That's the only thing which can drive us.
yeah. Otherwise, we have to end it in within 1 hour. That's the point.
Yeah.
Or they will follow the
Yeah.
traditional tradition that they will come after 45 minutes or 1 hour after into the live.
Yeah. So maybe that tradition is back. Yeah. I think Ashish is here.
Hey guys,
So
what's
maybe we
up?
That's a
can.
good. Hi,
Okay.
Ashish.
So
Yeah, how's it
yeah.
going?
So we were discussing about all the teams in Champions Trophy. So who do you think are gonna qualify from both the groups? So we were saying that Group B is a bit unpredictable at this point of time. We are not sure who's gonna qualify and who's not because all the four teams are in some sort of a problem.
Trophy. Yeah, just give me. Let me check the groups once again. Just give me a moment.
Yeah. So India's group is India, Pakistan, New Zealand, and Bangladesh, and that group
Bangladesh.
is England, Australia, South Africa,
Australia,
and
South
Afghanistan.
Africa, and Afghanistan. Yeah.
Okay, so talking about Group A, it's one of the two of these three: India, New Zealand, and Pakistan. The way New Zealand,
Yeah, this group is easy. This group is easy. India, Pakistan. I mean, mostly it should be India, New Zealand, unless Pakistan pulls up something crazy. But
yeah,
that
yeah,
group, I am asking.
yeah, that's the consensus for me as well for the Group A. But for Group B, now that's a tough thing. The way Australia is playing in the South Sri Lanka tour, uh, certainly the stakes aren't that high. I won't say they might pull in their batters, okay, but the ballers are still the Cummins, Stark, and Hazelwood aren't showing up to the party. So the bowling is going
Yeah,
to be very. So I am I am uh, I won't be surprised if they fail to qualify. England, on the other hand, again the same problem. They are also not uh, showing up any signs of improvement in this India series, and the way they played. Certainly, they played against India, one of the finest ODI sides in the world at this moment. But still, uh, but still, they didn't show signs of playing the spin and stuff. So they might even struggle against Afghanistan.
yeah.
Similarly, Australia might again struggle with against Afghanistan, and somehow if Afghanistan batting sticks up and their pace bowling sticks up, even their batting will be fine. I believe the pace bowling, if they just somehow
No, no, I don't think pace is needed that much. If it's a dry wicket, they will bring Rashid, Nabi, Noor. Okay, so that fourth spinner I think is a bit trouble because neither of Mujib and Allah is playing. So another spinner they need. I think it will be
Allah
Kharote playing.
a lot of problems, but since he's also not there,
Nine Gully Throw.
then uh, exactly that's the
Then
problem.
there's South Africa.
And Saif Ali Verma departs after scoring 43 of 18 balls.
Okay.
DC 60 for one after five
Yeah, so
balls.
that's also a discussion which we were having. We will let you know. So about South Africa, what do you think? They have also not won a lot since the 23 World Cup. They have also been struck with a couple of injuries here and there.
See, the injury of Arnik Norke, I feel that might be a blessing in disguise, to be honest. Because I don't know if that sort of a pace kind of a bowler might be needed.
See, I would have wanted Giral Coetzee the way he played in that World Cup.
No,
Yeah,
he is
yeah,
also injured.
he's also
Yeah,
injured, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's the problem.
yeah. So a low key prediction from my side would be that Afghanistan might just be able to qualify.
But
And
yeah,
who is that
Afghanistan
other team?
also.
Yeah, sorry.
Who is that other team according to you? Afghanistan and Australia, South Africa, England.
I would say South Africa
Yeah.
or England, South Africa or England, but I would probably go with England because I again fear that South Africa might just pull off a losing streak and they might just not qualify. So
So you're saying that's Australia for sure not.
yeah, well, according to me, Australia, I'm putting my money.
Afghanistan, I think, yeah, I think on February 14th, means yesterday, they played a match against Pakistan Shines, which I was discussing, and
Yeah.
Pakistan Shines scored 314, and Afghanistan lost by 144 runs. So that's also a big concern. Means, and
Afghanistan lost by 144 runs
by 144 runs against Pakistan Shines, means
against
Pakistan A
Pakistan.
squad. Pakistan A
Acha.
squad, I would say.
Yeah.
They call it.
Shadab Khan and all those guys were playing.
Full strength Afghanistan did play that game.
Only Rashid Khan didn't play,
Okay, okay, and
so that's
the
the concerning.
batters Ibrahim
Everybody
Jan,
played.
Gurbaz,
Everyone's.
all.
Yes, yes. Gurbaz, yes.
Hmm,
Yeah.
I understand that. Okay, that's fine. One off matches
Hmm.
it can lose, but
Mm,
still,
yeah.
but
So,
to be you cannot write off any of the teams. I am. It's very easy for me to say that Australia might will not qualify, but
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 yeah,
we
but
all
if Australia will qualify, it will be on based on the batting, I think, mostly.
Yeah. Travis said, Steve Smith. These guys need to play well. Glenn Maxwell. Also, they have an issue with the opener. I think Matt Short is gonna open, but he's not a reliable opener at all.
Oh, Lanning also departs.
Lanning was anyways playing test.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's also something we were discussing with. I was discussing with Abhishek that Richa Ghosh played such a good knock. Harman played so well, but where do these knocks go when they play in blue jersey?
Yeah, that exactly. It's see today Harmanpreet was striking Sutherland. Okay, these kind
Yeah,
of knocks won't come when Sutherland is in the yellow
yeah,
jersey.
and I think she was
Is
facing Sutherland only in that match when India needed to qualify last year.
yes. Annabelle Sutherland.
Yeah,
and
Annabelle Sutherland. I think she is the sister of
She's
Will
a
Sutherland only, who plays
she's a
in
wonderful
WPL.
wonderful bowler for Australia.
Yeah,
Good prospect. Yeah.
she hasn't had the best of WPL so far. She was picked at a higher price for her previous franchise. I don't remember which franchise, Lucknow or Gujarat. I
I
don't
think
remember.
Ashish's voice
No, it's good.
fine. I'm not sure.
So, do you have any viewers right now with comments and stuff?
Unfortunately, still no comments.
No, no. That's the sad thing about today. I don't know if they are all watching WPL or what.
Makes
मतलब
sense.
आज तो WPL का MICS का जैसा मैच है, सबसे वो हाई प्रोफाइल मैच है.
Huh, that is
Mhm.
true.
DC should win this if they don't choke badly.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I still don't know why they didn't play that.
And they should let Tak, Tak Lukaku win another title in a month's time.
Yeah, there is no concept of impact player in this IPL, right? In
No,
WPL.
no, 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 no.
Okay. So we still have Capsy, Rodriguez, Sutherland, someone called Nikki Prasad, Sarah
Yeah,
Bryce.
Nicky Prasad is their under 19 winning captain. So that's just a DC ritual.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Makes sense now.
Indian women's do very well
Yeah.
in under 19. I think.
I mean, India men also does well. I mean, last time they just ended up losing to Australia in the final, but they were pretty good. So when was the last time they didn't qualify to final? I think it was way back in 2014 when Markram won it. That was the last time India didn't qualify in final.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the only time and if I consider from 2012, there have been just two incidents.
हाँ, उसके पहले भी देखेंगे तो 12 में क्वालिफाई किया था, 10 में भी नहीं किया था, 8 में तो जीता था. Even in 2006, I think Sarfaraz Ahmed led Pakistan defeated India in the final. They defended
Rohit
105 or something.
Rohit
Rohit
Sharma,
was in the
Tejaspee
team.
Pujara, Rohit Sharma, Tejaspee Pujara, and
Jadeja
I
was
think
also there.
Jadeja.
Jadeja played two under 19s with Rohit once and with Virat once.
True.
In 2004 also, I think, who won? I don't remember. In 2004, India, I think Shikhar Dhawan was there, Ambati Rayudu was there, Uthappa was there.
2004.
Yeah, Shikhar
2004
Dhawan
यार
was there in 2000.
नहीं यार 2004 शिखर धवन के लिए कुछ ज्यादा ही पुराना नहीं हो जाएगा नहीं ठीक है नहीं थी आज सब
नहीं,
करेक्ट ठीक ही है
Shikhar Dhawan 4 years
2000,
older than Virat Kohli, I think.
अच्छा
2014
2014, who won? Who won that under 19 World Cup? 2014. Uh, who won it?
2014, I think it was West Indies, I think.
2004. I'm checking. 2004.
2004.
Oh, okay, 2004 also Pakistani won it. They defeated West Indies. So Pakistan won 2004 and 2006 both. But Shikhar was man of the series in that tournament. He scored 500 odd runs. इसमें ऑस्ट्रेलिया में टीम पेन वगैरह खेले थे. टीम पेन, हेनरिकेस, स्टीव ओकीफ, ये सब प्लेयर्स थे.
ओके
इंग्लैंड में लियम प्लंकेट थे. अच्छा, एलिस्टर कुक भी इस टूर्नामेंट में थे. इंडिया में तो काफी आईपीएल का हीरोज है. अंबती रायडू, शिखर धवन, दिनेश कार्तिक, सुरेश रैना, आरपी सिंह, रॉबिन उथप्पा, सब लोग इसमें थे. There was one player, Faiz Fazal, if you guys remember, he played just one game for
Mm-hmm.
India, I think, against Zimbabwe in 2016.
Zimbabwe.
So Ritik has come up with something, I think, concussion trophy. Yeah. So we were having this discussion a few days back, concussion trophy. I think Abhishek took another name. If we can take it in here.
What's the name?
Construction trophy. Yeah, because like someday it is going on that we have laid the bricks.
So what is
Then
Shubhradeep saying? 2015 or maybe 2016? I'm not sure. What is he
okay,
saying? 2016.
come
No,
on, guys.
2016. 2016 India went to the final, right?
I
Rishabh
think
Pant
we
was
have
there.
West Indies. I
He
think
got stumped against a pacer, I think. He just played and got a
Rishabh Pant,
forward. And
Ishan Kishan.
okay, so he's saying about Faiz Fazal. Yeah, yeah. There was 2015 or 16. I don't remember. I think Dhoni was the captain,
But
most probably.
he has served his. I think he was captain in the domestic side. I think if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. मतलब विराट कोहली के बाद से तो डीसी कभी अंडर 19 कैप्टन छोड़ेंगे ही नहीं जो जीता है, चाहे मैन हो या लड़की हो.
I think that's why Virat Kohli अभी तक he has a good career so far.
और बस वो विराट को ओवर मिस कर गया, फिर उसके बाद से हाँ मतलब उसपे से उन्मुक्त का करियर गया. पृथ्वी का भी तो अभी गया. यश ढुल भी अभी वो भी छोड़ दिया. यश ढुल को मतलब अभी तो जिन जिनको लिया सबको ही छोड़ दिया.
Yashdul is relatively young. He's young, so yeah.
I think Yas Dhul had some heart surgery or something. A couple of years back.
यश धूल का तो करियर देख यार स्टार्ट ही नहीं हुआ, मतलब बाकी ही इज यंग, आई एग्री, बट
Okay, Vidarbha captain Faiz Fazal. Yeah.
That's what I remember. He was captain some years ago.
मुंबई क्या
Yeah.
एक
So
अजीब
Ashish, I think your face is not visible. I can only see your mustache.
yeah. Sorry, my bad. I was, and Jemima also got out.
Who got out?
Jemima,
Okay, Rodriguez.
Delhi's
Beater.
There is a comeback.
MI is making a comeback. नहीं, लास्ट ईयर भी डीसी एमआई के साथ हार के ही शुरू किया था, वही ट्रेंड रखेंगे. 2023 भी शायद फर्स्ट मैच हारे थे ना, याद नहीं. 2023
आरसीबी के साथ फर्स्ट मैच था जिसमें पता नहीं 200 कितना रन बना दिया था ये
अच्छा
लोग.
हाँ, वो आफ्टरनून मैच था संडे को, अभी याद आया. हाँ वो उस बार सीजन का फर्स्ट मैच एमआई और जीजी का था, तो वो बेटमुनी फर्स्ट ओवर पे इंजर्ड हो गया था, फिर रूल्ड आउट ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट हो गया.
बेट मुनी को इंडिया शूट नहीं करता है वैसे भी.
नहीं, लास्ट ईयर वो अच्छा खेली थी. मुझे याद है कल भी अच्छा ही खेला, 50 किया, 60 या कुछ मारा.
समझ रहा हूँ.
Yeah, so mm, yeah, but we were discussing, I think under 19 or okay. Yash Dhul, we were saying, yeah, Yash Dhul, I think he is not in any IPL franchise at this point of time. I think I heard he had some heart surgery or something. Then he came back in the domestic side.
No,
Uh,
he was the recently Delhi captain, I think, which Virat Kohli played.
Shafali's batting gets to a defined
नहीं आयुष
position when he plays in. Surely, at least for so. Shubhradeep is saying that India should bring Meg Lanning to the coaching staff.
Yes, absolutely. That's a good. But more about coaches, I think that is the international pressure which our players get.
Yeah, Wankhede ka 50 years
Wankhede 50
celebration was,
years.
I think last month it happened. Rohit, Gavaskar, all those guys were there.
Ravi Shastri, Kamble,
Yeah.
Kamli.
Yeah, I think it was on that day when Coldplay was happening in the other stadium in Mumbai in DY Patil.
अच्छा.
Bumrah attended that one.
You are still in Kolkata.
No, I think it was in Ahmedabad.
No, it was in two phases. On 19th, I think it was in Mumbai. Then the next week, it was in Ahmedabad.
Yeah. Even I was supposed to go, but I couldn't somehow.
Oh,
I had the tickets. Yeah, it
okay.
had got really expensive. The flight tickets, the hotel rooms. I decided let it pass.
Yeah, I mean, flight tickets are surely skyrocketed at that point of time. So, या यश ढूल तो मतलब गया, पृथ्वी भी गया, उन्मुख तो गया, इंडिया से ही गया, यूएस से भी गया, यूएस भी नहीं ले रहा है.
बेचारा, but यूएसए
मतलब
गया,
उन्मुख,
यूएसए गया.
yeah, I mean उन्मुख, that ad I think was made his decline. That ad कि आप मेरे टीम में नहीं आ सकते हैं पर मैं आपके टीम में आ सकता
कभी भी आ सकता हूँ.
हूँ. हाँ,
Yes, yes, yes. With Virat Kohli, Rana, and I think Dhoni.
भाई, इसलिए
धोनी.
लाइफ में हम्बल रहना बहुत जरूरी होता है भाई. It's so
So,
important.
I mean, I remember Unmuk, that first match, KKR versus DD, I think 2013, Eden. Braitley came first
Braitley.
ball, he got knocked over.
पहला बॉल भाई, पहला बॉल था.
But I
नहीं,
think
आईपीएल का पहला बॉल नहीं था. आई थिंक 12 में वो एक दो मैच खेला होगा.
नहीं नहीं, उसका आईपीएल करियर का पहला बॉल था. नहीं,
अच्छा, फर्स्ट बॉल था.
but
उसका
I
आईपीएल
think
करियर, उसका आईपीएल करियर, और शायद उस आईपीएल का पहला बॉल था वो, जहां तक मुझे याद है. या दिल्ली और
हाँ हाँ, मतलब फर्स्ट मैच था वो, वेडनेसडे को था, मुझे याद है, 3 अप्रैल था शायद.
क्योंकि दोनों ने फाइनल खेला था लास्ट सीजन. फाइनल नहीं खेला था, मतलब टेबल टॉपर्स थे, फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड आए थे. ठीक
हाँ,
है, 2012 में. तो उनको फर्स्ट मैच दिया गया होगा, मिडिल स्टंप पे गिर के बाहर निकला पूरा. और भाई
नहीं
उसके
नहीं,
बाद उस
नहीं नहीं, आई वाज राइट. His first game was in 2011. Unmukh Chand. He played
अच्छा
against Mumbai Indians at Arun Jaitley and he got bowled by Malinga. That was also, he got out for zero, but he got out on the second ball.
अच्छा, ऐसा है क्या? माय बैड.
उसके बाद वो 2011 में और एक खेला राजस्थान के साथ, उसमें 10 बॉल में 2 रन बनाया. फिर उसके बाद 2012 में आरसीबी के साथ एक खेला, उसमें 10 बॉल में 18 बनाया. 2012 में और एक मैच खेला, उसमें भी 24 बॉल में 18 बनाया. तो ऑल द गेम्स ही फ्लॉप्ड सॉर्ट ऑफ, एंड देन ही गॉट आउट 0-1 इन 2013.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा,
उसके
मतलब ही
बाद
वाज
आई
फास्ट.
रिमेम्बर हिम गोइंग टू मुंबई, ही प्लेड वन गुड नॉक देयर.
बट बिफोर दैट, जब वो दिल्ली, बिफोर गेटिंग ड्रॉप, हरभजन के बॉल पे या कुछ, एनाबेल आल्सो गॉट आउट. तो उसने बैट का मुंह बहुत जल्दी बंद कर दिया था. एंड रिकी पॉन्टिंग टूक अ ब्लाइंडर ऑफ अ कैच. तो
Yeah, that was the season when Ricky Ponting left captaincy midway and gave it to Rohit Sharma. Yeah, Rohit, I think, started his captaincy in that KKR match, which they won in the last over. Rayadu played a blinder. Yeah, तो वही उन्मुख तो गया. उन्मुख शायद he was in LAK or in MLC, but he was dropped there also, I think now. So his career तो गया. Prithvi Shaw, I mean, I don't know if he's following Unmukh's footsteps. मतलब पृथ्वी को तो इंडिया में चांस वांस भी मिला था, पर अभी तो वो
तो
बस उसका.
अंडर 19 के बाद नीचे ही गया है. पृथ्वी शॉ तो अंडर 19 के बाद ऊपर जाके नीचे गिरा है.
वही है, मतलब उन्मुख चांद तो ठीक है, मतलब उसको इंडिया चांस नहीं मिला था. आईपीएल में वो हाई प्रोफाइल नहीं था, बट पृथ्वी का तो टिल कोविड उसका स्टेक्स हाई था. पर सिंस देन इट हैज जस्ट गॉन डाउन 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 एंड मोर डाउन.
भाई कोविड में जो उसने अनफिट हो गया ना, वो दैट,
वो बीच में वो उसका कुछ तो कफ सिरप वगैरह का कुछ चक्कर हुआ था, एंड ही
वो
गॉट आई थिंक बैंड फॉर द डोपिंग.
वो हुआ था बीच में. बट दैट वाज मिनिमल, मतलब दैट वाज नॉट.
And every year he was coming up with a new weakness. I remember 2020 में उसका था इन स्विंग नहीं खेल पाता. फिर 2021 में he couldn't play leg spin. फिर 2022 में उसका शॉर्ट बॉल वीकनेस आ गया. So these issues were constantly coming up, and he gradually lost his spot. I mean, and now India तो इतना top order heavy है, उसको chance वापस मिलना is next to impossible.
भाई उस बंदे को मुंबई टीम ड्रॉप कर दे, अगर वो इम्प्रूव ना करे तो उसको इंडिया में कहाँ चांस मिल रहा है.
और अभी तो मतलब how will he get chance, because there are so many good players in opening. अगर मैं ओडीआई का बात कर लूँ तो देयर शुभमन एंड रोहित, चलो रोहित जाएगा ये साल,
तो
एक साल बाद, ठीक है, तो फिर जायसवाल आ जाएगा. There's a lot of other guys also who are waiting. So Prithvi Shaw, I mean, it's sad his career, and I mean he was so much ahead of Shubman Gill, and now Shubman Gill is the captain of his IPL side. He's a vice captain of this national side, and he's no Prithvi is nowhere near any of the sides.
अरे उतना बड़ा कंपैरिजन नहीं करते हैं, उसका बेसिक्स ही तो रॉन्ग है ना, मतलब द थिंग इज हिज बेसिक्स हैज गॉन रॉन्ग, तो कुछ और बचा ही नहीं. इफ योर बेसिक्स इज सो रॉन्ग, नथिंग एल्स इज लेफ्ट.
Yeah. So Abhishek is back.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So we are definitely having a lot of discussions, but
but
unfortunately, I
our
mean, not a
audience,
lot of
our
comments.
yeah, our comments don't want to have a discussion. Audience,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, last day it was so much interactive.
I think they're
What's
still into
wrong
the
today?
Valentine Day vibes.
Maybe. I'm not sure what's wrong today because last day it was so much interactive. I mean, all the guys were talking
Yeah,
so
it was
much
very
and
much
all.
fun last day. They're talking so much that we didn't get a chance to talk.
Yeah, I mean, there was so much. I think Sara, there was Somadeep, there was some
The
more.
Tulla guy.
Yeah, Tulla. So there were so many, three, four guys who talked so much throughout.
Also 2 years ban, and yeah, Bloodline was all
Yeah,
as
yeah,
always
yeah.
usual. And we are still too short of the 250 mark. So don't know when it
Uh,
will happen.
so I mean, the IPL schedule will also come out in a few days. I think it's gonna be KKR versus RCB written. Then next day, I think it will be SRH versus RR in afternoon in Hyderabad, and then CSKMI in the evening at Chepauk, and then I think maybe DCLSG. Maybe if that's the case, if DCLSG plays, then it will be GT and RCB. No, sorry, GT and I think which is the other team, PBKS.
Play fun IPL, let's see. I have stopped
Yeah.
watching WPL today. I think whenever I watch, they play bad cricket.
So did you watch that Dubai Capitals final?
Yeah, I watched my last moment. Like when at first when I started watching, they started throwing their wickets away. I
No, they
st-
were three down, and I think three. Then Powell was so lucky. It
yeah,
was just a controversial thing because that glove of Azam Khan, whether it was ahead or not, they had a question, and then I mean Pallav is here and he is back with his comments. This year IPL will start by crushing RCB.
RCB. Yeah, also comments on that RCB's captaincy. That was also, I
Yeah, so
think,
RCB
much
announced their
talked
new
about.
captain. I think that's a good decision because I think they are seeing Rajat as one of their future contenders, and he will play here for at least 4 5 years now. And I think burdening Virat with captaincy at this stage of his career is not good. Let him
And
play,
then they had to
play
release
freely.
a video of Virat Kohli that he will be supporting Rajat Patidar. That was video also came. So that yeah.
Yeah,
So why they
मतलब ठीक है
just release that
वो
video? If
वो
they are
सब तो
confident,
आएगा पर ठीक है, वो सब तो आएगा पर ठीक है. मतलब I think Rajat was the sure shot candidate. Um, they didn't have. I mean, who else? You don't want to
yeah.
make foreign players captain. So I think only DC and KKR are left at this stage to officially announce their captains. DC, I think mostly it's going to be Rahul, though I'm hearing Akshar may be the choice.
KKR
Not
are
sure.
hiring Rahane.
I
है?
think it will be Venkatesh Iyer. Rahane is the rumor, I think.
नहीं
They,
होगा भाई.
they paid 24 for Venkatesh.
और सिर्फ उतना नहीं, जब उसके बाद वो जो उसका कोच था उसने बोला था
मैं
कि
पता नहीं कोई न्यूज में देख रहा था कि रहाणे का
हाँ,
चांस बन रहा है, तो
चंद्रकांत पंडित, वो उसका डोमेस्टिक का भी कोच है.
और उसने ये भी बोला था ना कि इनफैक्ट वेंकी ने ही बोला था, मतलब कि केकेआर में पहले भी ही वाज पार्ट ऑफ द लीडरशिप डिस्कशन ग्रुप और ही वाज ही हैज शोकेस लीडरशिप स्किल्स. तो ऐसे करके उन्होंने बोला भी है सटली, तो विच इंडिकेट्स कि ही गॉट द अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर दैट। और वेंकी के
हाँ
अलावा
तो
देखो, नीतीश रहता तो नीतीश को कैप्टन बनाते, नीतीश को लिया नहीं तो और कौन ही बचा।
and DC, who do you feel? I think it will be Rahul, though I'm not sure. Or do you think it's gonna be Bapu?
नहीं, मुझे नहीं लगता कि बापू को बनाएगा, वो इसी को बना लेगा।
Yeah, so I think it will
मैं
be Rahul KL.
सच देखा भी नहीं है तो मुझे पता नहीं बापू कैसा कैप्टनशिप करेगा। मैंने उसका बस उस एक टूर्नामेंट होता है, ये 50 ओवर का जो टूर्नामेंट होता है लोकल वाला, उसमें देखा था विजय हजारे में शायद। बट आई डिडंट लाइक हिज कैप्टनशिप। मतलब अब उसमें वही हो जाता है कि तुम्हारे पास जो रिसोर्स है उसको यूज करना है, तो अगर ढंग के रिसोर्सेस नहीं है तुम्हारे पास तो तुम क्या ही करोगे। बट तो वही था, मतलब कुछ ऐसा एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी तो था नहीं, तो पता नहीं।
See, I think in IPL it also boils down to who can bring you more revenue. The captain is should be the face of the team.
Absolutely.
वैसे
Yeah.
के राहुल से बहुत पैसा इंडियन मार्केट में आएगा क्या? आज जो के राहुल का स्टॉक्स है,
मतलब फिर भी हाँ उसका स्टॉक्स थोड़ा तो गिरा है मतलब if this auction had happened maybe 2-3 years back he would have surely not got 14 he would have got 20 plus
केएल
19
राहुल
नवंबर के बाद उसका एक खड़ा भी मैच हो गया
19 नवंबर
पॉइंट
के पहले कौन सा अच्छा था? हमेशा तो मतलब बिग स्टेज में चोक करने का तो ट्रेंड था ही उसका।
नहीं फिर भी उसका आईपीएल में तो एक वो स्टॉक्स था एटलीस्ट वो मतलब अभी तो आईपीएल में भी वो गिर गया और लास्ट ईयर वो एलएसडी में भी मतलब उसका स्ट्राइक रेट का इतना
और
इश्यूज हो
19
रहे थे
नवंबर का मैं उसको उतना ब्लेम नहीं करूंगा। मतलब 19 नवंबर ही रियली प्लेड वेल व्हेन
देखो
3 विकेट्स वर
बात क्या
डाउन।
है कि एक इमेज ये बन
या
गया ना कि राहुल इज नॉट अ मैच विनर, ही हैज अ लो स्ट्राइक रेट। वो वाला
और
इमेज बन
लास्ट ईयर वो मैच में तो उसका मतलब इमेज पूरा ही गया जिस मैच में वो कुछ 36 बॉल पे 29 कुछ बनाया और फिर ट्रेविस हेड और अभिषेक शर्मा 9 ओवर
60
में 160 चेस कर दिया
60 एक 60 बॉल में 67 बनाया था, वो भी शायद पता नहीं कौन सा मैच था, चेज नहीं कर पाया था। आई थिंक एंडेड अप लूजिंग।
वो तो 2020 में पंजाब का मतलब चल
No,
ही
no,
रहा
no,
था
no. Last year, I think he scored 68 of some 61 deliveries, and then Punjab couldn't win that
अच्छा
match.
नहीं लास्ट ईयर wasn't in Punjab I mean he's in LSG for the last 3 years
Then I think LSG, but I don't remember the match, but it happened. So
or whatever it is. I mean, he has had his issue
yeah,
with strike rates over the last 3-4 years,
but
and
here's
अब
the
तो
thing
वो
is,
अब तो वो इंडिया का T20I टीम में भी नहीं है, तो that also plays a part. I mean, 3 years back he was in India's T20I team.
बात क्या है ना कि वो भी है, और तुम्हारा के
तुम
राहुल का।
ईशान किशन का ही देखो, ईशान किशन का ही अभी स्टॉक्स गिर चुका है थोड़ा।
बट ईशान किशन के अंदर ना वो है भाई, वो एक बहुत सॉलिड T20 प्लेयर है, उसके पास स्ट्रोक मेकिंग एबिलिटी है। के राहुल
ईशान
का
किशन के साथ आई थिंक थोड़ा वो गलत भी हुआ था उस टाइम, वो कुछ मेंटल ब्रेक के लिए बाहर गया था और
hmm,
फिर उसका कॉन्ट्रैक्ट छीन लिया एंड आई थिंक इट वाज अ
वो
बिट
थोड़ा
अनफेयर
गलत
आल्सो
हुआ।
विद It's not like
ईशान
he
किशन
played
का
very
वही है
bad when
कि
he was without a chance. He got a 200 for India. He even played well in the Asia Cup Pakistan match when India collapsed. He was doing
ईशान
well in
किशन,
T20. So I,
that match which he saved against India against Pakistan, that 82 run knock,
yeah, Ishan and Hardik got 70 80s. I think India were 52 for
yeah,
4 or something, and then they got them to 270
71 for
odd.
4.
Yeah, so they did well in that match. तो हाँ ये stocks तो ऊपर नीचे होता है जैसे now Akshar Patel stocks are pretty high. I mean 2 years back, 2-3 years back, Akshay Patel wasn't that much hyped.
Akshar Patel, especially after that World Cup.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean World Cup
उसका
final, the way he played.
उसका बैटिंग हैज इम्प्रूव्ड, मतलब उसने
या
दिखा।
मतलब बॉलिंग तो उसका ठीक है हमेशा आता था पर ये था कि उसका बैटिंग
उसका
कितना कर पाएगा कितना कर पाएगा
ये
लेकिन
इंग्लैंड
नाउ
वाला
इट्स लाइक यू कैन इवन प्लेस हिम इन द टॉप 6 नॉट जस्ट ही इज नॉट नो मोर जस्ट अ
see,
slogger who
Nathan
can score
Nathan
some runs.
Lyon Nathan Lyon has already commented that he can fit it any team's top six. It is a comment by Nathan Lyon. It's on papers.
Yeah,
So
so that is the thing I'm saying. I mean, Akshar's batting is so much good now that he can play like as a batsman also,
and
not
that's
just
why
not as
he
an
was coming
all-rounder.
up before Rahul now.
और
Yeah.
सिर्फ उतना नहीं, देखो उतना नहीं, वो सिर्फ नाथन लायन का मुझे नहीं पता, बट वो जो दो पाकिस्तानी जो यूट्यूबर्स हैं, वसे या क्या नाम है जो, वो
वैसे हबीब।
हाँ हाँ,
वो
वो
उनको बहुत रेट करते हैं।
वो उसने वो रिपीटेडली ये बात बोला है कि अ, अक्सर को अगर ये रियलाइज हो जाए कि वो एक बैटर है, उसको बैटिंग भी करना आता है, तो वो बहुत कुछ कर सकता है। लाइक मतलब ही हैज ऑलवेज रेटेड हिम, अक्षर पटेल, वेरी हाई। तो
वही, he has told about two, Aksar and Ash, that Aksar and Ash could easily bat in top 6 anywhere in the world. They are not lower order, India have top long order. This he told in February 18, I think, 2023. I
Okay.
think that time the BGT was going on, if I am not wrong. And he saved India some of the matches that time also, in the BGT. Uh, Akshay Patel.
Yeah, 2023 home series.
Where India were 5 or 6 down, he played some important knocks.
हाँ तो this happens. I mean the stock sometimes go up and down. फॉरेन प्लेयर्स के साथ भी होता है. ट्रेविस हेड तो अनसोल्ड था, फिर अभी उसका स्टॉक
Mitchell
अचानक से बढ़ गया.
Mitchell Stark 24 lakhs to I think 14 lakhs this year.
Who?
10.75.
Sorry, so 24 crores to 14 crores. Mitchell Stark.
Whom are you saying? Sorry,
Mitchell
couldn't
Stark.
hear.
Mitchell Stark.
Okay, मिचेल स्टार्क. या और मिचेल स्टार्क का तो वो था इन मिनी ऑक्शन. आई मीन समटाइम्स द प्राइसेस गेट स्काई रॉकेटेड, बट मेगा ऑक्शन फॉरेन प्लेयर्स का उतना नहीं जाता मोस्टली, क्योंकि इंडियन प्लेयर्स के ऊपर ही लोग ज्यादा इन्वेस्ट करते हैं.
Pat Cummins.
अब अगर मिचेल स्टार्क कहीं से बोल दिया कि मैं पुल आउट मारूंगा आईपीएल में, तो डीसी गॉन.
Yeah, due to personal reasons. कर भी सकते हैं. But will he get the
वार्नर
money? उसको पैसा
या
मिलेगा.
दैट नहीं मिलेगा, पर ऐसा नहीं कि उसको वो पैसे से बहुत कुछ फर्क आ जाएगा मतलब. बट द थिंग इज ही विल गेट बैंड फॉर 3 years. आई थिंक दैट्स द रूल नाउ. If unless he has some real good
That's a
injury or
that's a
something.
good that's a good rule made by BCCI, I would say.
मिचेल स्टार्क करियर के जिस पॉइंट में है ना, वो 3 साल बाद और आईपीएल वर्दी रेलेवेंट नहीं बचेगा.
नहीं बचेगा. अभी भी
क्योंकि
आई थिंक T20 में अभी भी शायद तो उसका कैलिबर डाउन हुआ है.
तो वो
मतलब
तीन
वो थोड़ा
साल
हाई हाई वेरिएंस बॉलर है ही. आई मीन उसका वेरिएंस थोड़ा हाई है.
उसको तो रोहित शर्मा जो मतलब खबे खराब लगा था जो वर्ल्ड कप में जो मारा था उसको.
प्रॉब्लम ये है ना
So
कि
Ritik is saying Warner unsold. Yeah, Warner unsold. I mean, that was a
Warner
bit
unsold
shocking. I think
and going to
Warner
PSL.
has now played for Dubai Capitals and he has won the trophy also. So he's
और
just
अंदर को फाइनल में लेके चला गया.
हाँ.
वार्नर अभी
तो
पीएसएल खेलेगा. आईपीएल
हाँ
खेल या पीएसएल खेलेगा.
शान मासूद के साथ केन विलियमसन भी है उस टीम में, कराची
केन
किंग्स.
केन मामा केन also unsold.
Yeah. So that
Daryl,
famous SRH trio is unsold. Kane, Bairstow, Warner.
I think Daryl Mitchell is also playing in PSL this. So Pakistan PSL को
Danny
तो अच्छा
Mitchell.
प्लेयर का नाम लिया है.
Danny Mitchell is a thing. The thing with him is that Danny Mitchell is more of a ट्रेडिशनल बैटर. एंड अभी आईपीएल में जैसा पिच बनता है, फॉरेन प्लेयर्स तो लोग मोस्टली वो जो एग्रेसिव प्लेयर्स है उसके पीछे जाता है, तो वो एक बात है.
फॉरेन प्लेयर्स में तो अभी दो ही तो हुआ ट्रेंड है, या तो हेनिश क्लासन.
Anderson was surely not going to be picked. I mean, it would have been the eighth wonder of the world if someone had picked. He has not played any T20 games since 2014, and why
लेकिन
on earth he put his name?
एक रेस्पेक्ट के लिए ले लेता.
हाँ
नहीं,
मतलब
लेकिन
वो होता है.
मेगा ऑक्शन था और फॉरेन प्लेयर स्लॉट था, तो ये दोनों भी एक केस बनता है. अगर यही छोटे ऑक्शन में होता ना, तो और किसी के पास होता ना, तो कोई स्टेबल टीम उसको ले लेता. लेकिन
नहीं मेरे हिसाब से हाँ.
लेकिन
अगर कोई
या कंटिन्यू.
मैं वही बोल रहा था, मेगा ऑक्शन में ये कर पाना इज डिफिकल्ट. मतलब सिंपैथी दिखा पाना इज डिफिकल्ट.
ना एटलीस्ट बेस प्राइस में ले लेता, मतलब जितना वो किया था.
Yes, Anubhav C is here. Pak, India, and New Zealand appear to be strong contenders for the trophy. Yeah, I mean, we were saying, but I don't think Pak, because I think Pak has a lot of flaws.
How can 3 teams from the same group can be strong contenders?
No, he's saying just contender. So he's saying like
Okay,
maybe two out of these three will qualify.
okay.
But I think Park has a lot of flaws, and Haris is, I don't know if he's injured or not.
If Sam
Kulsi
Ayub
is
and Fakar, if Sam Ayub and Fakar could have been opened, I think the batting could have been taken to a different level.
yeah, I mean Saim Ayub is a very bad miss for them.
Considering the way he played in the ODI series against Australia and
South
South
Africa.
Africa.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty sad thing for them. He was just getting into the groove and then he gets injured.
और पाकिस्तान जो हराया था 3-0, it was mostly Sam Ayub's batting capabilities. नहीं तो नहीं हरा पाता.
Also, I mean Sufyan Mukim, they dropped him. He was sort of a Chinaman. I mean that's a rare breed. They could have kept him.
Sufyan Mukim was there, Mehran Mumtaz was there, Arfat Minas, lot of players. Only one spinner they're going with.
Abrar, and he's also struggling. He's not bowling well. The only time I saw Abrar bowl very well was against in his debut test against England. Since then, he has been leaking runs.
I think it's sort of a bowling discussion today, I think. Now audience comments.
Yeah, I think maybe another 10-15 minutes, and
10-15
then we
minutes
can,
more.
Yeah,
then
then
we
we
can wrap up.
Alice Capsey and Nikki Prasad are building up a partnership, but now the required run rate is over 9.
So Ashish will be like, "Don't give me hope."
Still early days in the first game.
Considering, I don't know, from women standards, 63 runs in 42 balls. Don't know.
होता है, कल रीचा गोल जैसा खेला वैसा खेलेंगे तो होता है, पर एलिस कप्सी अभी फॉर्म में नहीं है. सारा ब्राइस कैसा प्लेयर है मुझे मालूम नहीं.
Hmm.
शिखा
Shikha
पांडे कैन बैट.
Pandey.
राधा कैन ऑल्सो बैट.
एलिस
And
कैप्टे कौन से टीम से?
शिखा
England.
पांडे और राधा को तो
England.
I will not forget. They made a match out of nowhere in the 2023 final. Delhi were 80 for 9 and then they put on a 40 odd partnership for the 10th wicket.
ये वाला पिच उतना भी अच्छा पिच नहीं था. यहाँ पे ना किसी एक को ना टिके रहने का जरूरत था.
So
क्या
what stadium is it? Vadodara, Kutambi Stadium.
मतलब it wasn't this wasn't a 200 pitch at all.
I think the first few games will be in Vadodara. Yeah, and then from the seventh match onwards, they're moving to Bengaluru, and then there will be, I think, Bengaluru matches will be really high scoring. Then I think, then they're moving to Lucknow for 4 or 5 more games, and then the final stage will be in Mumbai. Mumbai, I think it will be Brabant Stadium, not Wankhede.
Do you have any more comments?
No, we don't have.
No, at
I
this
guess
point, no. Also, I think this year PSL will be clashing with IPL
Yeah,
because it will be in that window only, April to May.
but PSL has
So,
got some good picks this year. Since
because
some
of
yeah,
teams.
I
lot of
mean, Warner is there, Williamson is there, Mitchell is there, I think. Who else?
Alex Hells.
Alex says he likes playing PSL. He drops out of IPL and plays PSL.
That's a different level of commitment, I would say.
Yeah, Alex Sales is a true PSL fan. I mean, he plays that tournament and drops out of
Jason
IPL.
Jason Roy. Jason Roy.
Is he there? I don't know.
He plays. I think he used to play for Quetta. I think Quetta Gladiator.
Yeah, I remember him chasing down 240. He got 100 in that match.
Hmm.
So हाँ जेसन रॉय का तो आईपीएल करियर थोड़ा वियर्ड ही है जेसन रॉय एलेक्स सेल्स एरन फिंच इन लोग का
Jason
आईपीएल
Roy. I
करियर कभी
think
बना ही नहीं
जेसन रॉय का सेंचुरी है लेकिन शायद आईपीएल में, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग।
नहीं एक दिल्ली के लिए वो खेला था मुझे याद है मुंबई के साथ 2018 में एक चेज हुआ था जो लास्ट बॉल में एक रन चाहिए थे फिर मतलब तीन बॉल में एक रन चाहिए थे मुस्ताफिजुर के अगेंस्ट फिर दो बॉल डॉट खेल लिया एक बॉल पे एक फिर वो ऊपर से मार के जीता दिया
98 बनाया था, 100 नहीं हुआ था उसमें।
हाँ हाँ उस टाइम गौतम गंभीर के साथ शायद ओपन किए थे
हम्म। मुझे याद है
हाँ
तब मैं कॉलेज में पढ़ रहा था, ट्रेन से घर आ रहा था, किसी ने स्कोर चेक किया था और हंस रहे थे कि भाई दिल्ली व्हेन मुंबई वाज बैटिंग
yeah
तो
so I think that
दिल्ली।
was the time when I was in my transition phase where school had just ended and
हाँ, और ट्रेन में बोल रहे थे कि भाई दिल्ली तो ये बना ही नहीं पाएगा, एंड मैं आके आ,
नहीं हाँ उस ईयर तो दिल्ली मतलब आई थिंक या फिर श्रेयस आए थे बीच में फिर पृथ्वी अच्छा खेलने लगा कुछ मैचेस
ऋषभ
and
पंत, ऋषभ पंत।
Delhi did a very good thing. I am grateful to them because they pulled out they pushed out MI in that last match. I was supporting Delhi कि भाई MI को भगा दो and CSK won it also. I mean MI जब गया तो मैं था अच्छा एक तो गया शांति
हाँ लास्ट मैच में
20
जा लास्ट लगातार
20
दो दिन तक था।
2018।
इनफैक्ट सीएसके को भी हराए थे उसके पहले सीएसके को
वो
हराया फिर एमआई को हराया
वो लास्ट में एक मोमेंटम पिक किया था, वो मोमेंटम 2019 में कंटिन्यू करके 20-21 अच्छा खेला था, फिर 22 से फिर से डाउन हुआ था।
Wise B, they were almost close to qualifying. Okay, so finally, after 1 hour 12 minutes, someone has come.
1
Crazy
hour and
run
12
chase by
minutes. Tradition continues.
crazy run chase by RCB. Yeah. 2022, they were so close to qualifying. Had Pant reviewed for that Team David Nick, I mean,
Yeah, I
they
remember
could have
that one.
qualified.
RCB cheering for Mumbai.
Yeah, I remember RCB was doing so many things. They were putting Facebook posts, "We are blue today," and all those things.
That was
And
that was that was some.
then they won that eliminator also. Rajat Patidar that century. I mean, that was the day when
And
Rajat
then
Patidar announced
then
himself.
then that video came there where RCB players were chanting Team David, Team David. Man.
Yeah, so Team David had played for them the previous season, and they had put up a post that he is very much loyal to us. Okay, so I
Those
think
were some.
Ashish is has to go for dinner. Okay, no issues. We will also watch for another 5-10 minutes and close out because there's very rare comments.
Come on, guys! You guys disappointed us today. Happens sometimes.
My phone is not even starting from last 2 days. I'm watching from PC. Okay.
Oh, thank you, man. That's some kind of a what to say, dedication. I think more people will join once the Champions Trophy starts, and I think we will be coming live more occasionally. I
And we
think
will be
that time.
also giving short match reviews. I mean, all of us will have
Yeah,
shifts and we will do it. And I
more
think
a lot of interesting comment is on the way.
particularly we can also do previews on some big matches. Like we can do a live
Australia, England,
next weekend because next weekend two blockbuster matches: Australia, England, India, Pakistan. I mean, at least on paper
New
blockbuster.
Zealand, Pakistan, New Zealand,
Though
Pakistan.
I think न्यूजीलैंड जीत जाएंगे यार I think Australia versus England will be a blockbuster because both
Oh,
teams are in a
India,
dire
Pakistan. तो
state.
बाद में है. It's I think on 23rd. I think.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is Australia,
Oh,
England.
okay.
Sunday. But
Oh,
okay, thanks, man. But yeah, so India Pakistan, I don't think India will just crush Pakistan like they do every time. Who is gone? Okay, Cap C is gone. No, DC
हाँ
has
इसमें
lost this match. 56 of 30 नहीं होगा. सब टेस्ट खेल रहा है. नहीं होगा. बस
I
शफाली
think
वर्मा अच्छा खेली थी.
Shafri from 18 of 40, 43 of 18. My God.
Two square, two cube. What is he saying?
Ritik,
2 4 8.
he's
Okay, so
the
248.
Aryabhatta of our channel.
Okay, 2 for 248. Our subscriber count is saying.
Mhm. Yeah. So those who are watching, please share, subscribe, and let's try to make it more.
Okay, so let's try to just reverse it. Ritik has written 2 to the power 3. We will try to make it 3 to the power 2, the last digit.
Mhm.
Or maybe it
Correct.
will be good if we can interchange the second and third digits. Or maybe
Absolutely.
interchange the
The
first
third
and third
and
digit. That
first
will
and
be
third
even
digit.
even better.
That would be even better.
Car is a
One day
game
it will.
changer. Yeah, Car. I mean, she's so good
One
at
day it will surely
won the.
happen.
I mean, Car even won the T20 World Cup for New Zealand. She is such a great all rounder
A-
at this stage.
Amelia Kerr,
Yeah, P
3
factorial
factorial.
six. What is he
Nothing.
saying? Okay, so I think I have guessed it. What he is trying to say. Let me just check. Then I can confirm. No. Okay, so he's saying different. Okay, so he's saying the three digits can be. Yeah, there can be six possible numbers, and I mean the most significant bit, which we call in computer architecture. So the leftmost bit, that should be the maximum.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. I mean, if Abhishek can sing that song, "Shady Shady Lady."
That's good comments coming now. And
Yeah, I mean, Bloodline. At least someone from our, apart from our team, someone is commenting.
mm,
Ritik has been there active throughout, but I mean, no. Shall yeah, so let's see. Yeah, India Wi-Fi,
yeah.
great move. Yeah, surely. I mean, on a match day, if you have a flight, you can watch a match at least. I don't know a lot about Bryce, so I can't comment.
1 second. I have to come. Just give me a second.
Yeah, I have not watched the match live. I mean, the second thing because I was busy in this live, but seeing the scorecard, I just saw that she struggled. In fact, I mean, apart from Shafali, I think all the batters struggled throughout tonight. So not very much sure whether it was all down to the pitch or poor application with the bat from the batters. Need to watch out. Okay, so need to watch the highlights maybe. And 44 of 4 is not gonna be easy for them. So let's see how they do. But I don't feel it's gonna be easy at all. Honestly speaking, let's see. Yeah, it's Mumbai's game surely. Here. Yeah, so I think that's it. Uh, yeah, we're here, but I think going to the last comments, but still it's almost 1 hour 23 minutes. So I think time to wrap up. It's also pretty late in the night to 10:35. So yeah, thanks to Bloodline Cricket and all others who joined tonight. We will surely try to come more during the Champions Trophy. Let's see how it unfolds. So till then, cheers, goodbye, good night.